Well, as Sean's favorite goes, well, everybody, welcome back to the WCS brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Will Stewart, Sean Green, the per usual crew here with Nick Teixeira in the background. We're ready for our third place match, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cheyenne Richards taking on Meradith McGee tonight, Sean.
Yeah, it's going to be a great battle. I think we saw a little preview of this with the Booyah Cup qualifier last night, which Meradith McGee did win. So maybe that's a little preface for tonight. You never know.
You never know indeed, sir. Cheyenne definitely came out playing well in her last match. We know Meredith played well in her last match as well with Kenny Doyle. So Ram Guevara stepping in once again for Cheyenne. I'm looking forward to this one, but it should be a good one to see who's going to meet Chrissy Grimmel in our final matchup.
Yeah, on paper, this might be the closest matchup we'll have all year long. I fully expect this to go 9-7, 9-8. It's gonna be a doozy.
I would agree. Let's go ahead and take it to the tail of the tape for Miss Cheyenne Richards, and we'll go ahead and break it down for you folks. Starting off, of course, the Blonde Swan from playing out of the stadium. Been playing for 13 years. A 3.71 MPR with a 54.4 win rate. She's got 8 9 marks, 28 7 marks, 55 marks, and a single white horse. Of course, she's playing with her target, Phil Taylor Power Series 19-gram darts. Fun fact, Nick had to ask me what those darts were, so he didn't even know, and neither did Cheyenne. Boom. How about that, folks?
Fun fact, I had no idea either, but actually, you might be wrong still. We just don't know.
No, I'm 1,000% right. I know I am.
Well,
okay.
So
we'll just put the picture up there. We'll let everybody take a gander for themselves eventually. But...
Well, let's talk about this real quick, right? Cheyenne Richards is kind of like Josh Groban. That average you raise me up, keeps going up. 3.71 now. It was a 3.64. And that just shows you how well she played last week. And she talks about in her interview how she was nervous and all of that. She's playing well, and I think she's going to have a great time tonight.
Not going to lie to you, sir.
They're 16 grams, by the way, those darts.
Well, they don't even make those darts 16 grams, I don't think. So she must have drilled them out. But okay.
Anyway, they're not the Power Series 19
They definitely are. Don't you lie to me. He showed me a picture. I can prove it. Anyway, good Josh Groban reference, by the way. Enjoyed that.
I messed it up. Let's be honest, but that's fine.
A little bit. Going over to Meradith McGee. Let's go ahead and hear her tale of the tape because, of course, well, she's been playing for a little while.
Oh, I thought you were just going to do everything, Not going to let me do anything here. It's Meredith McGee, playing out of Trick Shots Metro, which you might know because that is where Chrissy Grimmel plays out of as well. Playing for 34 years, 3.62 MPR with a 65.5% win rate. She's throwing her super darts, Meredith McGee, 18-gram darts. I know we have a local player who's super darts sponsored who also throws those Meredith McGees. Huge shout out, Amber. But so she's playing in that Florida area. She has 5 9 marks, 27 7 marks, 54 5 marks, and 81 games played. And the reason why I say these might be the two closest matches overall, you got a 3-7-1 playing a 3-6-2, and you have a 5-3-3 of Kenny Doyle playing against something like a 5.1617, because Ram apparently had a Richards player 2 play on his score line a couple weeks ago. So there's 2 different scores to look at, but it's about a 5.16. So they are so close, so similar. A lot of money on the line.
They really are. And I mean, this couldn't get any better. We're, of course, back at Trick Shots Metro West with
there's Santa,
Kenny, and Meredith. Yeah. Little elf back there, and Ian, I'm guessing. No, I'm just kidding. Can't do that one.
Wow.
No, he's always there supporting his players, which is great.
Absolutely.
So that speaks volumes to him. And then, of course, at the stadium, Cheyenne and Ram. But I'm excited. Yeah, Ram about 0.20 lower NPR than Kenny right now. But, Cheyenne's got the just slightly better numbers than Meredith. Yeah, we got a pretty much equal ball game. We're going to see how this one ends up. Mirth to start us off.
Well, if you've never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules for the Women's Challenger Series. It is a double elimination style tournament. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. That was Meredith's first start, and that's why she's talking trash right now to Kenny, as that was a fat 5. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That's a great adjustment there from Murph. This is the PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance,
We're going for speed.
players will cork for start in our last leg decider.
Yeah, great adjustment there from Meredith, but Cheyenne,
Ooh,
she's not
gonna
going
be
to do
enough.
it. How about the Star Wars
Yeah,
look
the Princess
this
Leia
evening?
hair.
Digging it?
You know, usually she goes big hair don't care,
Yeah.
but she did her hair for tonight's matchup.
That's what threw me off a little bit. Usually it's everywhere. Let's just put it that way. But here we go. I'm excited.
It might be by the end of this. Let's be
It
fair.
could be. It could be.
All right, here we go. Meredith's going to get the start. She's been shooting really well recently, so I have to put you on the spot, Will. Who wins?
Oh, that is a tough one this evening. It could go either way. I'm not going to do the cop out 9-7, although I think it could be. I'm going to go 9-6 Cheyenne and Ram.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to go 9-6 Meredith and Kenny.
God, you would come up with something original, but no, I'm just kidding. I know.
All right,
I like
fine.
it. Either way.
9-7.
Either
9-7
way.
Kenny and Meredith.
We'll see, folks. Let us know. What's our 21, right? For 9 marks. I'm going to go this evening over under. I haven't given a lot of those this year, so I'm going to go with 16 and a half. 16 and a half. I think that's yeah, that may be crouching up a little bit too high, but we'll see. We'll see. This is a third place match.
Well, guys, let us know who you have in this one. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We see that some in the chat already. Florida going the distance. We have a lot of Cheyenne. Let's see a bunch of booms. I love that, Candy. I hope so. But tonight, you're going to be entered into a live stream giveaway brought to you by A2ZArts.com. If you just leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page. Tonight's raffle winner will receive their choice of any Colonial drop sleeve dart case. Choose from our 4 stunning colors in clear, which is not really a color, but that's fine, red, black, and blue.
How about that? Starting off with some heat here. It's Meredith McGee.
Big 8 mark. Look at this from Cheyenne, though.
Come on now.
Boom goes the dynamite there for Cheyenne Richards. Strutting the first 9 mark in there.
Well, I think Meredith was strutting her way back as well after that big 8 mark for herself. But look, man, I'm ready for this.
Kenny's so Kenny.
Look at Kenny just go here.
Santa! Gifting some presents and laying them under the tree. That's a 9 mark from Santa himself.
Was it too high or was it not enough? I think that's the ultimate question for our over-under because things are getting interesting early.
We're calm down. We're at 2, okay?
Oh, boy.
Pump the brakes.
Well, how about we pump up the numbers? 600 viewers tuning in already for our WCS match this evening. As Murph.
These averages. 7, a 7, 8. And then we're not going to talk about Ram's average.
Don't worry about that little guy. Don't worry about that
little guy from Ram. We're not going to worry about that little guy.
He'll be all right. He'll come up.
I will say one interesting thing of note here is that we talked about with Rams game and with Kenny's game, their love of using the 17s, especially in these elongated point battles. And I wonder if they're going to take some earlier shots than they otherwise would, knowing that the other feels the same about the favorite number.
That's Santa actually, just gave a gift back to his opponents right there.
He did. I think that's a good question, though, from Nick. Be kind of a battle for the 17s, 19s here this evening. We'll see. But I think either way, they're good around the board. That's just their preferred numbers. I think that they ultimately always hit. But Ram, snatching that point lead.
Here. It's Meredith. She'll hit this, but let's still ask a little question.
Yeah,
makes it a little interesting. Ashland, Wisconsin. Go a huge shout out. Johnny Jenkins in the chat. Katie said this is the best part of Mondays. Oh, well, Mondays suck normally, so I'll take that. Oh, she did not hit it.
Okay.
Now Cheyenne has a chance to run.
Yeah. What do you do here? Just, of course, grab the point lead. I think she hammers away on the Bulls here. Yep.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Not really can take a shot, especially with Kenny coming behind you. Wouldn't be surprised if Kenny took the bull here.
Well, there's the point lead, and there goes the bullseye.
Yep.
Hits a double for good measure. And we got ourselves a 1-0 score line favoring the Floridians.
Yes, indeed. Either way, works. I figured he may take the look at the bull first there and add the pressure, but yeah, Kenny's going to do Kenny things and just go ahead and take it out for the first leg, 1-0.
Question for you.
Yes.
We're going to reveal the CSE participants for season 6 down the line.
If Mike Maloney doesn't mess it up.
Yeah, Mike Maloney just keeps, just blabbermouth McGee. Just won't stop spoiling everything for everyone. But that being said, did you see that Division 2 list? And can you please, I haven't looked up this stat. I plan on doing this. How many players are in Division 2 this season that have played in Division 1 in previous seasons of the CSE Chowder Series?
You know, the man to ask is going to be Ken Ripp. He's actually been keeping me informed on some of that information, and he's kind of really been on it. It's kind of shocking just to see how many have been in the CSE or how many newcomers there are as well. Yeah, I'm going to get down to that brass tacks here and kind of dig in on that one. But Ken, if you got it, send it over to me or just put it in the chat. It is nuts. And just the sheer, like, first, last, how close that is
.244.
It just keeps on getting better and better.
Yep. Gotta love it, guys. Starting at the end of February. I'm so happy that this has been here to kind of get us through this dark lull of dart period, for us, where we don't have any Monday or Wednesday matches, and then we're just bored. And we don't even get to hang out and talk to each other. Like, that's something that I don't miss typically, but for some reason I've missed it recently. But it's nice to have this here. As we get a nice 7 mark. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, something to look forward to too, as I believe Jules is going to attempt to play. He is a PDC tour card holder, so kind of up to the PDC on whether we will actually get to stream him or not. But I'm assuming since nobody else is in the mix for PDC tour card holders, we should be good. But just listen to this top 5 spots right here: Jules Van Dongen, Mike Maloney, Danny Baggish, Jeremiah Millar, Leonard Gates. Yeah.
I've heard of that last guy. That last guy's old, right? Doesn't he win a lot of senior stuff?
Well, look at this guy, too. There's Luke Pritzel, who we knew from Wisconsin, Whammo. He's actually out of Illinois, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around Maloney, I believe. Sitting at a 5.37. Could get interesting there.
Yeah,
if people 6th position.
The people that don't know Luke Pritzel, he was the guy in the Hulk match during Maloney's last final that everyone was talking about. He was there in person.
There you go. So now he's going to try and smash the Hulk himself?
Looks like it. Here we go. Meredith.
Not enough.
She has the point lead, but yeah, not enough on the board as Rams should go ahead and close out
17s?
that number.
No, he goes 20s first.
Yeah.
Bye-bye to 15 pie, and then straight to the bull, and he falls. He's so good, he falls out into the 16. Yeah, and David Garfinkel says 4 out of the 5 are CDC title holders as well, of the names that you just mentioned there.
Impressive. And Mike's the only one that's, a
loser
in the group.
Loser. But he's a 2-time defending CSE Division 1 champ, so you gotta
give him some props. Gotta give him some props. And here we go, Meredith outside looking in. Even a plethora of bulls here isn't going to really help her.
I think it's pronounced plethora.
Get the heck out of here. Funny. Grabs 3, but should end here 1-1.
There it is. Ram with a 5.73. Cheyenne's throwing phenomenal right now. 4.0 in this leg. She threw in the 5s in the last leg. If they keep doing this, they're going to be tough to beat, even though it's 1-1.
Just doing some basic math here. Hold on a second.
The chat wants everyone to know, and I mean you two, that you guys are definitely wrong about where Luke lives. Just point out there.
Well, what did I say? I did say we first saw Luke at Whammo, which is a Wisconsin State dart tournament, for those that didn't know. But we did see him in Illinois supporting Mike Maloney, so that's why I did say that. That took
why
me
you
forever to say.
Dundare did said that?
Well, I had to make sure where Plymouth was because I was about to tell these guys there, oh, you mean it's like 15 minutes from the border? No, it's like way north of Milwaukee. So, psych, can't do that one.
No, you can't talk that much trash. Ram, boom goes the dynamite there for Ram Gravera. We're up to 3.
Can you read Jesse's comment for me?
That's true. Thank God.
You didn't say the big part there. Just
can't believe we're this far into it. I mean, listen, we all get lucky from time to time.
Yeah, put 4 for 5. Come on now.
It's boring.
7 mark for Cheyenne. That was a good round for her. They keeping the distance here. Look at that.
Congratulations on second place in the Super Bowl.
Nah, not gonna happen, my guy. I do want to say heartbreak for Detroit though. That kind of is like, oh, yeah. I wanted to see that one.
Sucks.
Wanted to see that one. Oh, here's Ram. Look at Ram go.
That's an 8 mark. He's got 9 mark, 8 mark. He's throwing an 8.50 in this leg. Cheyenne's shooting a 7. And well, the 3 and the 5 just ain't good enough now.
That's what we call nasty.
Well, Cheyenne looking for 3 bowls to make this a 2-1 lead here for Cheyenne and Ram. The Texans for their first lead of the match. Ooh.
Double for the first start for Kenny. Would like another one of those.
Not going to get that. 4 is good, but it's not good enough. Ram can go right at that bowl here. He just ruined his average. A 7.13 in that leg for Ram.
Yeah, following a 5.73, as you mentioned. That's pretty impressive here.
Yeah. They're throwing well. That was not even... They didn't even sniff that leg, did Meradith and Kenny, and they went first. That usually does not happen.
All right, Ken Rip was listening, and he just texted me. How about this? Thank you, Ken Rip. Appreciate this. Division 2 has like 9 former Division 1 players.
That's it.
And he says maybe 7 new players in Division 1, maybe 8 new players in Division 2. That's the reason why, is we've kind of brought in some new faces, which is really good to do.
Yeah. Well, it's always good to add.
Yeah. Well, Luke's one of those individuals. We've never seen him in the CSC before.
Danny Baggish, Jules.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't talk about Danny Baggish, but yeah.
We don't talk about Danny. No.
Which, by the way, Danny, if you're listening, Chiefs by 100.
Boom goes the dynamite Kenny Doyle with his first.
No, that's his second.
That's his first. We've had 4. Ram has 2. Kenny now has 1, and Cheyenne has 1. Kenny hit an 8
with his first one.
I don't know.
Oh no, I think we went back to back. Like, nope, you guys are wrong.
No, he went 8. Yeah.
All righty, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
It's skunk now. Now it's just totally incoherent. 16.5 doesn't matter. Look at this from Murph. Go downstairs, grab the 17s.
Carrie, that is correct. Yeah. Rocky says that Kenny has two. We're just gonna go with whatever.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
No,
You got one
not
right
that
off
you're
the
right.
gate.
The whatever is just, I don't think you got one.
Well, we definitely
Cheyenne had the
two.
first.
We had we had two in the first leg, and it was Cheyenne and Kenny.
I think you're right. Way to go, Nick.
Boys, I write it down for a reason. Yeah, Ram. Unfortunate first two darts. He would have liked to at least fit another one in that triple bed, although it wouldn't have given him the lead. Kind of gave him an opportunity. Unless Meredith can collect here. It's a good marker dart. Yeah, she should be able to, and she does. D's. That was good.
Giving herself the 16s and 15s. Way to go.
That's good stuff.
Throwing a 5-5 and a 4-6-7. That'll win most legs. Inside, outside, to the left and to the right there for Cheyenne. None of that is good in this game.
We saw her get animated last week, and she's kind of doing the same here.
It's good for her.
I don't mind it. I mean, certain people are like, "Hey, don't show your emotions." I think in certain circumstances it can hurt you, but yeah, she's not showing a bunch.
She's hiding her emotions more than showing them. she's hiding the fact that she's really frustrated and very upset with her darts right there. But at the same time, she's showing positive emotions, which is what you should do.
Oh yeah. You know me, I'll give it a roar every once in a while.
What do you say?
What?
Do you turn to the left or the right?
You always turn. You're always turned towards the left. You don't know who's over there, but it's always to the left.
Well, boom goes the dynamite again for Cheyenne Richards. That's something like number 5 or 6. I don't know. We never actually came to that agreement. But you say you always turn to the left.
Always turn.
Then
to the
what
left.
do you say?
Come on. It's always come on. And
boom
then look
goes
at this
dynamite right back.
Well, how about a come on for her?
2-2 score line. They start off 9 mark. No pressure, Ram. Oh, boo. He's going to try and steal the 19s, and he does so. All right, what's can he do? 17s?
He should.
Yeah, he's going to go to his honeypot.
He's going to collect here. 9 mark for Kenny Doyle.
Man, Ram sucks. He's the only one without a 9 mark in this leg. Boom goes the dynamite for Kenny Doyle.
So much for that 16.5.
Look at this. Cheyenne's still on
right now.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said so much for that 16.5. Like number 5. We got 7 or 8, 9 marks right now. Yeah. That's gone.
Yeah, it's all right. Great close there great points there from Meredith. Stayed on the 17s for dart 3. Allie, you're not wrong. These matches do get more insane by the week.
I think this has been some of the best action we have ever seen.
Yeah.
Whether it be CSC, WC, I think All-Star, PPD. I think this is entertainment. Just kind of see the camaraderie between the teammates throughout the night. Really see the ups, the downs, and just kind of the whole thing's been just really entertaining. Yeah, we're not going to see 49 marks, but we certainly have seen a good amount with the 21 record right now.
Cheyenne's not happy with that 4 mark. She's throwing great, though.
Quick shout out there before we continue on. I got to say it. If you haven't realized or haven't heard, there's a movie coming out about darts. So kind of a quick plug for them. I kind of went up there and did an interview or two with the director and Jules and whatnot. So looking forward to a movie about darts being made.
Yeah.
Kind of the right
cool.
time. Yeah. You know,
yeah.
we all know
It's
how
gonna be good
movies work. You know, it's got to get sold and bought by somebody to take off. So hopefully that'll happen. You never know, but
They're gonna make it anyway and see what happens.
dang right.
And well, guys, this is, I guess, better now than I'm still gonna be a movie star. I just want to thank everyone ahead of time.
Sean is
Because
playing a role. He's
when I win the Academy Award, boom goes to Dynamite Kenny Doyle. Yeah, Dave Garfinkel goes poor casting. Yeah, when I win the Academy Award, I won't have time to thank everybody, so I'm just gonna thank you all now. So thank you.
I heard you get your own personal cubby, not a trailer cubby. Maybe
If
it's
I
just
get
your
that,
hat.
I'll be happy.
Maybe it's just a seat with your hat to place all your goodies in.
All I know is they did not name my character Baby because they were going to throw me in the corner. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a great time. I cannot wait. It's a lot of fun. Dan Meyer, the director, is a fantastic guy. I had the pleasure of meeting him and talking to him exclusively. So it's been really cool. I know you probably had the same experience with him when you met him.
Yeah, all top-notch individuals. Really looking forward to it. All right, opportunity here to close the door on the 16s and snag another house. He does.
And when the opportunity comes to knock and Ram, I don't know.
Jeez, Sean. Yeah,
I messed it up.
Kenny's trying to find a honeypot of his own, and unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, even though it's a 7 mark.
Just let everybody know, if you want to enter into tonight's raffle giveaway from A2ZDarts.com, tonight's raffle winner will receive their choice of any colonial drop sleeve Gart case. Choose from 4 stunning colors in clear, black, red, and blue. And then I guess now is better than anything, right?
You might as well.
I'm going to wait until after this leg.
Okay, Sean, sounds good. You wait.
Looks like they're talking it out here.
Yeah, they're having a conversation because she's saying, do I take a shot if I hit the trip 15 or not? And I think we'll see what she ends up doing here.
Well, the first 15 misses. So now you got to get to stay there. Trip's the last start. Not bad.
Ram could take a shot. We'll see if he does. Yeah, not going to. Don't blame him either. Try to get as many points as you can because Kenny could potentially turn the table right here if he wants to. He may take a shot. Will he? No, he's going to stay right there. It's kind of a risky dang if you do, dang if you don't.
Yeah, this is a tough spot now. Cheyenne's got to look once. No? She's going to kick herself that she didn't look once after that third dart. All right. A lot of 15s. Ooh.
Take a look. The first one.
She takes a look, right?
Know. I'm not sure I can understand what you said there with your yawn.
I said, oh,
she did. Yeah, she did take a look here. I was wondering, there's no harm, no foul taking at least one. She'll try. Well, will she go? She should go back down, I think, to the 15s.
Not bad. Well, I want to apologize ahead of time. I didn't even realize I was doing it till after the fact. There goes those 15s.
Wow.
Great darts there from Ram. Let's see what Kenny will do here. Trying to write a new chapter in this leg. Speaking of which, a new chapter has begun for Ryan Searle with his new Ryan Searle darts range from Harrows. Available up to a whopping 32-gram weight. Support the heavy metal by shopping his new darts over at a-zdarts.com. While you're at it, shop the January Dart of the Month for a free Gerwin Price Iceman jersey. Just click the banners on their homepage. For a quick fun read on the history of darts and drinking, check out Dax Munna's newest article to learn more about how the two are interlinked. Or you can read up on the latest American darts news featuring new soft-tip player sponsorships from Winmore, like Jason Watts. Peeps are doing there. Shout out to him for Red Dragon. I know he's in the chat. Learn more on the A-Z Darts blog found on the resources tab on their website.
Fantastic work, Sean. Loved it. Well, 876 plays 843 here.
Three
Just
bowls.
go ahead and take this out.
Never mind.
He should now. Yeah, he can put that in there. Nope.
The last one's in, yeah.
Oh, looks at least like a single.
I think it's a single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Cheyenne goes immediately up, gives him some knuckles.
Yep. If you're gonna cheat when you know the camera angle can't really catch where the dart is, you know. Big four bowls there from Kenny.
Proper how-tos by Sean Green.
Well, you know. Cheyenne, one dart in hand. Oh, hits the double to get it done. How about a 3-2 scoreline after that gigantic point battle there? They were on 15s for quite a while.
It got interesting there for quite some time. But in the end, Cheyenne and Ram do take the leg.
Well, hey, listen. I'm just going to say it. Do you want to know how to become eligible to play in major PPT events like the Women's Challenger Series, maybe the CSC Challenger Series?
Boy, do I.
Great work, Nick.
Well, players become eligible for those by playing in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. And leagues are starting daily, so get involved by going to dartstoc.com and just checking out the map. The map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. And it doesnst take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing one league a week will keep a player eligible for this event in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today. And also, make sure your average is above like a 4.4 or 4.5, or else don't even try.
Don't say that. We have multiple different leagues, folks. Divisions that you can join. It's kind of a average-based system, so get involved.
Nope. Don't even try. I mean, for the CSC Challenger Series.
You
have a better chance of doing commentary than you do playing. Mike Maloney thinks that I'm the one who said that. Boy, do I. There, Nick. So great. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that screams Nick.
It screams Mickey Mouse, if anything, guys. Let's calm it down a little bit.
All right, Murph does take a look at the 17s early. Go back up now.
Cheers, Sean. Hope you're doing well, my friend. No, my voice is fine. What are you talking about, Mike? Gosh. This is how my voice sounds.
Yeah. First, second dart
Great
for Kenny.
Commentary. Forget about it. A boom goes to dynamite, you know? Bippity boppity boom goes to dynamite. That was another 8 mark, though, from Kenny Doyle. Big darts from Ram. I think I will to stop talking for a hot minute. You guys are all welcome.
Oh.
It's up there with his best top-notch commentary skills he's ever had. That sigh was so genuine. Big darts from Meradith McGee. What a 7 mark at the right time.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a big one. Trying to tie us up 3-3 here. We head into the last leg before our break.
All right, Sunshine State Santa. 3 bowls needed. And now he's going to have to shoot something else. He's not happy about it either. Oh, looks like someone doesn't know their friends very well.
Yeah, Nick in the background. Who's going to force it? Get out of here, Nick.
Some of us saw him go directly back to where he would not have been able to force it, which is why I knew he was shooting at the 20s. That's all right. You'll learn. Big 5 marks there on the bull from Ram. This is only leg number 6, guys. We're not even at the break.
This is some great stuff.
We're not even talking about the commentary either. The darts are fantastic.
Yeah, commentary is absolutely trash, but
Average at best tonight, guys. Average at best.
Murph talking to herself here. She's not happy with that round. Just a single mark, so see what Cheyenne's able to do. You got to come up with something of value, Cheyenne.
Yeah. You had to shoot at the close with one of the darts. You just had to. There's the point lead.
Just stays
Kenny
right
gets
there.
a double bowl.
Wow.
6.25. My goodness.
Yeah, good stuff. And you can see Ram right behind him, 6.33.
Yeah, he's got to take it. No, I don't know. Yeah, he takes a look at it. I like
You
it both
gotta-
ways.
Essentially, you got to close the door somewhere to actually, in case they mess up, you get a look still. But in reality, how often is that going to happen?
Mm-hmm. Well, the second dart. Okay. Bowl, right?
Go for it. Yeah.
No reason not to. Just a bit outside. Yeah, she and he's like, go get your dart from the other board over there. That's where that one just went. Cheyenne more than happy and more than capable of just piling on the bulls. And Kenny is not going to. Kenny
Yeah,
doesn't. Oh, he just barely gets the point lead.
Things are getting interesting here. Yeah. See what Ram's able to do.
Just put in
And
5 bulls for him.
Yeah, he can't end it, but I could see him taking one of these numbers here. Great,
I don't know, I
great.
just feel like 5 is so much more valuable.
You feel like that, but he's got to take a chance because he's making it easier on Cheyenne the next time he comes up. I mean, there's a give and take there. He knows that a 9 mark is difficult no matter who you are, but a 6 mark is a little bit easier. I can't blame him for taking that shot and getting rid of one.
But this might be the reason why I don't like it. She hits a treble 20 here. Cheyenne doesn't have winning darts in her hand anymore.
We'll see. Risk it to get the money in the end of the day. We'll see. Yep.
Interesting. I don't know about that.
I don't mind it at all. I mean, you're putting
Well, no,
pressure on
but-
her now.
The pressure was there. She was going to do this anyway. Now she can't take it out, but now she also can't bail out under the bulls after that first start.
Yep. And that's the main key is now Kenny has the
Yep.
easy 1, 2, 3 to try to
He needs
take the
4.
lead. Yeah, but he's going to need 4. Sorry. So, yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
All that talk for nothing. Ken Doyle is just going to do Ken Doyle stuff.
No,
He doesn't wrap the gifts, but he does deliver them all over the world.
If you're Kenny and Meredith, are some red flags or alarms going off about their performance on the Bulls in particular? Because that's where their game, I mean, they seem to be stumbling across some of these finish lines in games where they're out in front. I mean, that was a 4-number advantage, and there was a game shot for the other team.
You're definitely gonna possibly take a couple chances at the old bullseye when you're in this break. I wouldn't doubt that from both those players. Few practice throws.
Well, this is a gift that Cheyenne is yet to give the Floridians.
She kind of knew it was a big door opener there. Potentially, you got to walk through the door, though, Meredith.
She's trying to be polite, isn't she? Oh, she sneaks right through that door at the end. I love the Santa emoji in the chat. Guys, leaving an emoji in the chat automatically gets you entered into our live stream giveaway tonight, brought to you by A2ZDarts.com. And hey, tonight's raffle winner will receive their choice of the Colonial Drop Sleeve Dart Case. Choose from 4 stunning colors in clear, black, red, and blue. Just leave your favorite emoji to represent Will Stewart in the chat.
Oh, my.
Automatically enter you in for your chance to win.
Look at Kenny there, wrapping in a 9.
Goes the dynamite. Number 9 on the 9s. The first one to come is a clown. I like it already.
I hate you guys. I'm going home.
Ooh, the Cowboy is an interesting one.
Well, Kansas is Kansas. Come on now. And also after that Colin Rath video, I mean, come on. That's a top shot cameo there.
Ooh, I like the cheeseburger one.
Now they know I don't like Whataburger because it's a glorified Sonic.
Here we go.
Yeah, don't get me started.
I'm with Will on this one. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, see, folks, told you.
As the residential fat guy of the three of us, I just have to say, Whataburger was pretty disappointing.
Did you also notice that some of the chat messages that you have there on Restream are not the same ones that are coming through on my USA Darts?
I'm sure it's not gathering all of them. Ruh-roh. I'm sure there's some goodies.
Saying.
I'm sure there's some
There
goodies.
are some good ones. Red flags from Chris McMartin. That was good.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, my gosh.
Ooh, Brandon Neal doing the dancer. I like that one.
This is a pivotal moment here for Kenny.
And he hits it.
Yeah.
Boom goes the dynamite again. Sunshine State Santa, back-to-back 9s in this leg. Well,
We got 10 9 marks. Kenny's had 6.
Santa's been throwing well.
Just a little bit.
Oh, that was a good look at it. If you're Kenny, you got to go trip 16, trip 15, trip 15, right? Like no matter what. Just like keep up the 9 average.
Just because.
Oh, Ram's trying to get rid of it. He does get rid of it. So now he can't do that. It's a no bueno shot. He's averaging a 9 and they might lose his leg.
Insane.
There's now a decent chance they lose this leg. Not even more than that. This is a 25-point lead, just for those of you doing the math at home.
Should go.
So that's why that first start went there.
Oh, look at her. She's committing.
Well, that second one added an extra bowl too.
Yep. Ooh. She didn't move over. I was wondering if that was going to be difficult to work around, and I think it is.
Well, now it definitely is.
No. I think it is. Now, why is that on?
We got amateur out here in the last minute.
Clearly. What the heck?
Reminder, after this leg, we will be taking a short break to hear from our female darters give their interviews with the great Nick Teixeira. You're going to want to stay tuned to these. By the way, they're phenomenal. Meredith McGee just
She outdoes herself once again.
And Cheyenne keeps getting better and better. Big 5 mark. I don't think they're worried about those bullseyes anymore. Big dart from Cheyenne under immense pressure. Kenny was throwing a 9 in that leg. They lose it. And it is a 4-3 lead for Cheyenne and Ram as we head to our break over the Floridians of Meredith and Kennedy. Will, is this what you expected in the first half of this?
I figured so. Back and forth battle, tight matches. Looking forward to seeing who can win this one and meet Chrissy Grimmel in the final. Stay tuned. Watch these interviews, folks. We'll be right back with more action in just a moment.
Murph, Meredith, hello. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Nick. Safety first.
Well, Meredith McGee, welcome back to the WCS. We're excited to have you here once again. The self-proclaimed understudy that definitely did some schooling to the school teacher Olivia Terry in our last match that we saw you on. Give us a rundown of how you were feeling in that.
Nervous. Scared, but I read my manual of how to beat Olivia Terry by Chrissy Grimmel and followed all of the tips. I need to get to that match tonight, but my car won't start. So one of my other talents is I'm a master mechanic.
Well, there you go. Multitasking dart queen. Many people have talked about how you crushed your last interview with me, right? You're showing that you're a very carefree, jovial person. You think that's representative to how you approach big dart matches as well?
I have no idea. It's fun. That's why I do it. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. It's, I could get mad at myself for a few minutes, but then you just have to get over it. But see, one of the problems with my car here is it's making a funny noise. Let's see. No, that's not the noise it was making. That's not it. What? I don't even know what this is.
Don't even know. Who needs that? That's not what we use around here. And then tonight is do or die, right? I mean, you got Cheyenne Richards here and her partner, and it's bound to be a tough match to see who gets their bid into the finals. What's going to be your approach tonight?
Well, I played in the Booyah Cup yesterday, and I shot really well. And I'm just hoping none of that wore off. It's like, okay, don't take a shower. Don't wash your hands. Don't wash off any of the good mojo that was there. And fingers crossed. That's all you can do. Just hope they land.
Can I ask you one more thing here?
Yeah.
Did you check the fluids?
Thank you. I do need to check the fluids. Let's check the fluids there. Nope, the fluids are good. So I think that I might be able to get the car started and make it to the match tonight.
Perfect. And don't worry, Mark's driving. Anyways, anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Oh, thank you to Super Darts for my fabulous darts and lovely, shiny, very bright apparel. Thank you to C&M Darts for being part of PPD and allowing us this great opportunity to have fun and show off our stuff. And I'm excited. I'm ready to go. We'll see. Hopefully, we can do it again.
We're excited too. I mean, this is going to be a great third place match here. It's anybody's game, any girl's game, and we're excited to see what happens. And Murph, we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
I'm Meredith, and you're watching the WCS.
Brand new darts for Ryan Searle, who signed with Harrows, and they just dropped the new heavy metal soft tip and steel tip darts. You can choose between 18 and 20 grams on the soft tip side, but the steel tip weights go all the way up to a whopping 32 grams. My arm would fall out of its socket if I tried to throw these bad boys like Ryan does. I mean, literally, they're heavy metal like the man himself. I'm more like the classical music that metal artists draw their inspiration from, so instead of the 32 gram, I'm gonna opt for the 22 gram for a test throw. I'm swapping out the stems for L-style carbon fiber shafts and the Astra-shaped flight because I think they're unique and badass, just like Ryan himself. And speaking of L-style, Ryan also has a signature Crystal 1 case with them where you can get it in black and clear. Let's get our last shaft and flight onto here and get situated for a test throw. Let's go for a ride. So we have a long torpedo-shaped barrel with aggressive reverse cuts. You can see that in here. Cool black and red color scheme, sick little skull emblem. That's pretty much it for now, folks. Just head on over to a2zdarts.com, click on the banner that you find on the homepage, or you can type in heavy metal or just Ryan's name. I'll see you next time.
My name is Cheyenne Richards. I play out of the stadium, and I play for Star City Amusement.
Well, welcome back once again, Cheyenne Richards, to the WCS. And we're not going to beat around the bush here, right? You came off a big queen seat match. It was 8-8 down to the wire, unfortunately falling just short there. Can you talk us through how you felt during that match?
I was nervous. I was very nervous. I love playing Chris, though. It's always a battle. I was surprised that I really thought she was going to beat me way better than she did. I held in and we did what we needed to do. I fell a little short the last leg. And I shot a few dumb darts. So.
Well, I mean, you had a great performance overall, you and Ram alike. And throughout the season, do you feel like you've been playing worse, about the same, or better than you did at the start of the season?
Better. I've slowly gotten better every week, thankfully. At the beginning was a little rocky. So thank God it got a little better.
Well, the rocky road might still continue. You got another tough match, right? We got Meradith McGee here, and this is to get into the first ever WCS final. What's going to be your game plan? What's running through your head?
Just get through, just push again. You know, like we've been doing this now for, what is this, like 9 weeks or something? And, let's just about keep going. You know, I just gotta, I want to be there. I want to be in the queen seat. I want redemption, honestly.
Fair enough. And let's just call this a matter of fact, right? You're a very animated person. Between the finger guns, the dance moves, and all the vibrant celebrations that we saw on the stream, do you feel like that correlates into your dart game at all? And do you also feel like it helps you kind of shake off those bad rounds?
Yes, absolutely. If I take it too seriously, I overthink everything, and I started playing darts because I enjoy it and I have fun. So I always have to go back to that. If I stop having fun, I'm not doing well. So it's just, it definitely helps. If you ever see me get too serious, it's not usually very good.
And then anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along for this big match?
Well, just thanks for sticking with me. You know, like 8 or 9 weeks in, like I'm glad to still be here and to still have everybody's support. So thank you.
Well, Cheyenne Richards, we're excited to see you once again grace our live stream here. Excited to see what comes up with everything. And all we can do is wish you the best of luck in your match.
I'm Cheyenne Richards, and you're watching the WCS.
Wait, right now? We're live.
We're live now.
No, we're not live.
The
Oh,
timer-
okay, everybody. Hey, well, I guess I'm Will Stewart. Sean Green?
I don't know. I can't see your face. Are you Will Stewart?
I guess not. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong, except for this entertainment, these teams are providing for you tonight. Meredith
save.
and Kenny taking on Cheyenne and Ram. Currently, Cheyenne and Ram have the 4-3 advantage here in our third place matchup.
Apparently, Meredith is knows how to work on cars.
You know, if you notice, she was working in her jersey. So is she really that good? She must be really good if she's not getting dirty.
I mean, she knew how to check the fluids. That's really all that matters.
And Wayne makes a good point. He says, "Are they required to do their interview in a car?" ? Surrounding a car, bud. It has to be in or around the vehicle for it to count.
Yep. Anything other than that is just blasphemous and distasteful, honestly.
I'm still waiting for Nick to hit me up and say, "Will, can you do this interview for somebody?" Absolutely. I got multiple wigs. We can make it happen.
He has never had to do that.
In place of somebody? Chrissy Grimble?
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Yeah, you just totally ate out. Just ate
You went all
there.
robot.
You went all.
Sorry, first time streamer, long time fan. Yeah, no, Chrissy Grimble will take you up on that in a heartbeat.
Perfect. I got the perfect interview coming your way for Miss Chrissy Grimmel.
All right. Well, let's get back to the action here. Live from Trick Shots Metro. This is Meradith McGee, Super Dart sponsored player. Starting off with a 4 mark, Cheyenne Richards, DJD. And throwing those power 9.5. I don't know what's going on over there. Darts. I have too bad of ADHD for Will to be doing this to me right now.
And Chris Grimble joins the chat. Must we really, though? Must we really?
Chrissy, I just want you in your interview to say, "Boom goes the dynamite" one time. That's it. And if I can't have that, then I still want to hear a "Release the Kraken." That would work too. I'm going to go throw up real quick after Will finishes messing up with his camera.
Sorry. I had to make it work. It wasn't working for me. Well, there we go. Big Trip 17 from Murph.
Hey, how about we got a Dutch audience in the chat here. They just had the Dutch Masters this past weekend.
Dutch Open right around the corner as well. You thought Las Vegas Open was big. Wow. Dutch Open is massive. Talk about thousands of participants.
Thousands?
Yeah, thousands of participants. Is what I heard from Dita and them.
Yeah, we're going to need more dartboards. All right, Ram Gravera stepping up here. Going to have to open up a new number. Looking at those 16s. We'll just decide to get rid of us altogether.
Listen, he's having some internet issues. He's trying his best over here. Be nice to Will. All right.
He's like,
Don't trust Cox, guys. Don't trust.
He's
Cox
doing the
internet.
He's doing the.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome for that, buddy. Don't trust Cox internet, folks. Do not trust Cox internet. There you go, Sean. Gotcha, bud. Sorry, we all don't have the pleasure of having Spectrum as our internet provider's name.
Metronet, bro. Metronet.
Still waiting for Idea Tech to come my way.
Oh boy. Anyway, Kendo is going to look at the 15s. I think. Ridiculous.
All right, that's getting clipped.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. It was something really smart too.
Sure it was, bud.
Oh,
Sure it was.
you got to stop doing the hokey pokey with us in the. You're putting your whole self in. You're taking your whole self out,
Dude, I have
and
to
then
make
you're
this.
putting your whole self in, and then you're shaking the camera all about.
I can't commentate without being able to see the match going on. And it's not like we're doing very much commentating anyway. So how
What's
we do our
commentating?
job here, Meredith and Kenny looking promising to tie this up real quick.
Yeah, it's looking more likely to be 4-4. Threes from both players just is not going to cut it in this. It's okay for one player to have a 3. Both players cannot be throwing a 3. As Kenny Doyle takes that out right there. It is 4-4 scoreline. Will, I'm going to let you rethink your choice that you made of 9-6. Cheyenne and Ram. Are you sticking with that, or are you changing it up?
This is where we start to see the extension really happen if somebody can break 2 legs away or not. So I'm going to hold with it just because I hold true to my bets. I never cash out, which sometimes costs me a little bit more than I want to, but whatever. Here we go. So yeah, I'm going to stick with 9-6. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I still like 9-7 Floridians.
9-7.
You were gonna ask me that, but that's
The old
fine.
cop out. The old cop out. 9-7.
Just because it happens more often than not does not make it a cop-out decision. Yep, race to 9. All cricket.
It is kind of crazy how quick we can get these matches through and done with. I mean, honestly, we're talking hour and a half, 2 hours for sometimes
Long
18
format.
Yeah, really, really long format. It's crazy.
Never 18 legs, but
Yeah.
17 for sure sometimes.
17. That's what I'm gonna say. 17. Well, we see. What is it combined with the count up and
Well,
everything? Boom. That is
Santa just keeps presenting dynamites.
That's number 7. That's crazy. Okay. You see Cheyenne? She's giving that
There's
uh-oh.
there's the old finger gun. Yeah, all right. And then she comes back in, ends up with a Shanghai 6 mark.
Was pretty funny. I walked by an individual at the LVO, and it was just as they sprayed 2 darts into the 12. And I kind of just chuckled as I walked by, and they looked at me real quick, and I said, "That's the best 92 I've ever seen in my life. I don't care what you say."
Listen, I will always take that 112 in a heartbeat. Jason Watt, yeah, Sunshine State Santa. Or just S cubed, for sure.
And it's very difficult to pull that off, and I don't know why we did that to ourselves, but we definitely did. Look at this.
I'm gonna call that my
15s.
bad. 15s,
15s.
18s.
Gone. Bye-bye. Number 8 for Kenny Doyle.
In a second of this leg, he's throwing a perfect 9.00. And
He's on a 9.
the Floridians are threatening to break the throw here real quick.
Yeah, this could be a big moment.
Especially if
Kenny
your
knows it
prediction.
too. I wonder if this guy he's talking to secretly has a chat way too loud, and Kenny's like, "Hey, bud, you want to turn that down a little bit?"
I doubt it. Yeah, that's Mark.
Oh,
You
it's
know
Mark.
man.
Look, he just finally realized we were
Gosh.
talking about him. I couldn't tell him. These eyes, man.
These eyes. These eyes. I thought you were gonna blame the stream again. Like you can't see anything.
Almost. Ram, go ahead and close the door on the 15s here. Stay true. He's got to stay true.
Whoop. He balked it.
Got to stay true, yeah, because he expected that one to be in.
whatever
That's
he
why he's
decides here,
balking.
he's got to commit to it. That's the only decision.
He
Whatever he
does-
decides to do, you got to commit to it.
And he hates the position of those two darts. That's why he's kind of guessing. But look at him. Just get
Fired.
that in there. That is amazing.
Fired it in there. That was brutal.
That's no lie. Him and Garrett Rakowski got to be two of the quicker throwers out there, I would say.
Well, Santa blows his average now down to an 8.33. Ridiculous. We've had 2 legs now where the gentlemen going into the bowls have been on a perfect 9. Reminder, guys, $800 goes to third place. At least 1,000, at least 1,500, right? I'm making up numbers.
Yeah, it's 1,500, I believe, for second, and then 2,500
Why
for
would I just
first.
why wouldn't I just
Look it up. I
make
don't
it
know.
up instead of look it up myself? That would be way
Yeah.
too easy. Yeah, 1,500 goes to second place. So there's a lot in this, right? I mean, let me do my math. $700 difference. And the gentlemen are guaranteed 0 doll hairs of that. 0.
Yeah, unless a deal was made between their partner or whatnot. Yeah, they are not getting a dime of this. So it's
They're still
all
throwing
to the
so
partners.
well.
Yep. They really
I-
are.
Honestly, I just like the doubles aspect of this. Like, I'd be fine with just like a doubles cricket tournament like this.
That's what I was
You know?
saying. I mean, whether you we said it, the name could have been a little bit better, but at the same time, I believe that this is an incredible format. I like
Love it.
the doubles aspect, and I mean, right here, look at this,
5-4
Kenny,
lead now for the Floridians.
Kenny and Meredith kind of grab back that lead.
Kenny Doyle was our Division 1 champion back in our Season 1, real Season 3 of the CSC Challenger Series. Trying to become the inaugural WCS champion as well. Cody always doing will emojis. I just don't know if the championship cup is definitely for him or not, or the GOAT. The GOAT definitely.
Someone rubbing a little bit here, I think. He says, we're paying out $1,600 for one day on March 16th, 16 entries. Good luck, guys. Get those pots up there. How about we pay $10,000 for TOC? No, I'm just kidding. That's actually a pretty cool tournament.
It's 20,000 to first place, 10,000 apiece.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. But that is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I'm happy that everyone's, starting to grow a little bit. It's good for everyone.
It is speaking volumes. I mean, the growth in tournaments across the board, the interest in darts, the amount of new faces we have is incredible. So I said it the other day, remember that in your groups and stuff. And if somebody comes to you, if you're a big name shot and asks you a few questions, don't be shy. Just go ahead and, hey, this is what I do. This is what I don't do. If there's information you don't want to give, hey, I would rather not say, and then leave it at that.
My only disclaimer to that is don't ask Mike Maloney for any advice at any point in time. Whenever he says shoot at doubles, just ignore that.
And also,
Hey,
just to
Porky's in the
piggyback,
chat.
on that, if you guys ever have any questions, if we're streaming or something, just tag Sean and Will. Hey, are you guys streaming this?
I hate you
Oh,
so
please
much.
don't.
I hate you so much. Don't do that.
Nick DeShare definitely is in charge of this stream, so
He's
gonna be
fully
featured.
capable.
BBD is definitely in charge of this stream. Let's set the facts straight. Hold on.
well, that puts Will and Sean third now on the list of people.
Well, this is kind of crazy to see from Kenny. Look at the turn he had here. And look at the turn Cheyenne and Ram really made here. Cheyenne throwing the 7.0 right now, going into bowls to clean this up to make it 5-5 once again.
Sometimes you just got to sprint to that finish line in the leg,
Yeah, they definitely sprinted there.
Well,
The
didn't
Olympic,
realize there were some hurdles to the last little bit.
the Olympic 100-meter dashed that.
Porky, you're not wrong there. People do say hi to Nick at Waffle House. You were present for that entire situation.
They definitely do not say anything to Sean Green.
No, they don't. Which again made me laugh hysterically at the time, and it still does. I only cry about it at night in private. And there it is, 5-5 scoreline again. We did preface this at the beginning that it was going to be one of our closest battles.
I had
still agree with that.
Yeah, I had no doubt about that. I think, I'll be honest, we're taking a little bit more dips and dives, and I think we are, more ups and downs in this than I thought we would. I thought we'd be a little bit more consistent across the board, but we are seeing a little bit, moments of really great darts, and then, we just saw like a leg there where we took a dip.
Well, 2 players took a dip. They just happened to be on the same team. And that's what you can't do, right, in these types of formats. If both players have an off leg, that leg is over with quickly. That's just how talented both teams are.
And you have to quickly get yourself back in focus, back in rhythm, or else it could turn into 2, 3, 4 legs, and then, all of a sudden you're done.
Yeah, this is a marathon, not a sprint in this format, but it becomes a sprint if one team smells blood in the water and the other team does not. And this is usually a pretty pivotal moment in this race to 9 format. 5-5 scoreline. This is usually where you see separation, if you're going to see some separation. Ooh, getting rid of the high ground there for Ram.
I like that. I like that move for Ram.
Mr. Guevara playing a little chess, not checkers.
It'll make it interesting. What does Meredith do here? Does she go ahead and go for the 18s or 17s? I like her going for the 17s here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I think, it is good that Meredith and Kenny have been playing for quite some time together, and she knows Kenny probably prefers the 17s, and I think she does as well. So, yeah, just stay right there and see what happens. But did take a shot here.
Big dart from Cheyenne. Well, now's the time to pay attention, Janelle. This is a battle for the ages. 5-5 scoreline. Florida versus Texas. The winner plays Florida in the finals. And Chrissy and Danny. Who are they going to face? I think either of these teams are good enough to push that team. I didn't know if I would be able to say that at the end of the season. And with Chrissy and Danny partnering up. I think I can say that now. We saw that last week with Cheyenne and Ram, and I think we can easily see that from Meredith and Kenny happening.
I agree with you there. I agree with you there for sure. I think we saw a taste of it for our Queen Seat match where, that was really entertaining. That was something, man, and we could definitely see them getting pushed, and it just goes to show you if Chrissy and Danny are off by a little bit, what happens to Cheyenne Ram, what happens to Kenny and Meredith, whoever plays them, so we'll see. Big dart from Kenny. Gonna have to hold strong there. Unfortunately, will not have an opportunity. Needed a 9, really. And even that, just a little bit outside looking in. Ram should get rid of it.
This is way too soon to say this, all right? So just know that my statement here that I'm about to say has nothing to do with how I think the outcome of this match is going to go. But say the Floridians win. Do we just give everyone what they've always wanted next week, and we just have Kenny play for both teams?
Push Danny out of the way and say, come on now.
Yeah. Just that way, common denominator, and then it is just the ladies against each other. Except for Kenny's going to feel really bad if he plays badly for one of the ladies and really good for the other.
That would be funny. That would be quite funny.
Just saying. Throw it out there as an idea.
Don't give Murph and Chrissy any ideas because they actually might do that, but
they just
we'll
walk
see what the
off for their partners.
See what the outcome is here. Right now, Cheyenne has the slight upper ground here. Really back against the wall here. If you're Kenny, gotta hope for a good amount of bulls, and even a good amount's not going to be enough. So Ram will come back, guaranteed.
Yep.
At least 3 here
to give Texas the lead back.
Yeah, and we're starting to flip flop back and forth. There's a double.
Jeremiah, that's not quite what I'm saying. Don't put words in my mouth. All right. That could happen, though. Just saying. It's an option. Throw it on the table. You never know. Hey, 6-5 lead here for Texas over Florida. That's a good question from JE. Will they play on the same board if it's Floridians versus Floridians? I know they play at the same location, so I'm going to assume yes. They would both be on the streaming board.
We should force them on different. No, I'm just kidding. We can't do that.
Which is why Nick is secretly rooting Florida's Florida team, just so he doesn't have to make switches next week.
No, that is not. I have no horse. Actually, I clearly have a horse in this race, but it's more off the friendship and camaraderie. But realistically, both of these teams are set to give a great performance in the finals, and that's really what matters most: is the great darting action that we get to bring to all you guys watching along.
That was a presidential answer from Nick Teixeira there.
El Presidente, Nick
Teixeira. You know, if I just work my way around the question, it'll naturally solve itself.
That sounds like if Trump had a high cold.
Dude, I definitely have the nostril going on right now, so it was rough. It was rough.
That's hilarious, actually.
Meredith closes first. I like that. I figure she may take the chance of the 17 to start off.
Someone put Cartman in there.
Jeez.
And then you got Butters on top of that.
That's brutal.
Pretty good Butters. Ouch.
Swing and a miss.
Jeremy
Hey,
Byrne.
bada.
Jeremy Byrne chat saying if Kenny and Murph win, they have to swap their partner next week. And while he obviously is saying that, joking about what we were talking earlier, Meredith was originally going to play with Danny preseason. That was the original goal. Chris was not going to do the drive and play down south. So that was very interesting about that as well.
So Danny ditched Murph for Chrissy?
It was a communal decision between all 4, but yeah, Danny's canceled.
Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like Meredith got the... Well, I mean, she got Santa as a consolation prize. That's pretty good. Who's going to be in Pittsburgh this weekend?
I think the only guy that's going to be there is Nick.
I'm sorry about that. Good Guys Live.
Oh, Austin Brass will be there. That's someone.
I will say Nick is the most famous out of the 3 of us, but it just depends on what hair color he picks.
Cheap plug. Don't watch Bullshooter, guys. Come on over to USA Darts. We've got Shoot the Rapids going on this weekend. Steel tip, hey man. Come to the dark side and watch a little steel tip action.
Hey, I didn't sign up for remote commentary for that. Is that still open?
I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine with me.
Hey,
yo. Couple hours indeed.
Yeehaw.
Or you guys can watch the Bullshooter stream too. That works.
Guys, hey, just don't listen to that guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. All righty, here we go. Back to this fantastic match. Ram coming in right now. 15s to try to gather something. I think he's gonna have to go all 15s here, no matter what. But we'll see.
It's like he's gonna hit him.
He could.
The 18s.
I was gonna say he could take a look just to try to steal away the upper
24
hand.
points. Yeah, that's the whole reason for it. I liked it. It's kind of like I like Meredith. Throw the first start of the 18. Never mind. Go for the kill shot. Garfinkel, we knew we loved you.
Dang right.
Honestly, I mean, I'm not going to argue with it. He did think it was Butters. Oh, you mean the other comment?
I was like, whoa, someone's about to get fired.
Huge mistake there, Nick. Huge. Don't do it again.
You got a little bit better. Jeremy, don't do math for me. It's
Yeah, please
unbecoming.
don't. Oh,
Well, this
okay.
is well,
Yep.
14-point deficit. Only 4 bowls needed from Ram, and this would be a huge moment.
That was-
7-5 is huge,
See if you can
and you
steal
really
this
want it
away
to be
here.
Ram in this situation. That's in, right? Oh my gosh! How does that miss?
Wow, that definitely.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at everybody in that bar right there. Is just they thought that was in for sure. I believe that's what is that Dominic Punt there and Cheyenne
Yeah.
that were
Kenny's like,
Chrissy
I knew
back
it.
there.
I knew it the whole time. Onward. My goodness. Well, 6-6 instead of 7-5 is a huge difference. It doesn't kill it though for Cheyenne and Ram. It's just that was an opportunity missed. They hope they get another opportunity, but Cheyenne's gonna make that a little bit easier with a boom goes the 9 mark on the 20s to start it off. So, Will, you're telling me that Cheyenne and Ram are going to win 3 legs straight here? Is that really what you're going to argue right now?
It's a bold statement, Cotton, but I'm going to stick with it just in case. We'll see. As they do have the upper hand currently.
Yes, this leg definitely. I believe it's probably already over.
Ram's going to go to the races here.
Well, he missed the perfect game. Way to go, Ram.
I like that transition though. 19, 17, 15s instead of going up to the 18s. I do fancy that myself.
And I like it for Ram, and I like it against Kenny and Meredith.
Yep. It's not like Kenny's bad at the 18s. It's just
Nope.
he'd
He's
rather
better at
go
the 10s.
downstairs. Yep.
Cheyenne going for the kill shot opportunity there on the 18s. Doesn't quite hit it.
Finds that last dart. Just edges out that advantage. But if you can really consider it an advantage, yeah, Ram takes out the number first thing. On to the 16s. 5 mark will do.
Kenny just trying to scrap their way back in this. That's not going to do enough, especially with Cheyenne just, okay, thank you, bye. Throwing very well. 5.33 in this leg.
Definitely so. I mean, you seeing Murph here, kind of picking the brain of Kenny.
What do you do if you're Murph here? You go Bulls, right?
Yeah, I mean that's my idea. You got to go Bulls until you at least open up the wedge, but you've got 4 house against you, so yeah, I mean that's the only option there. You can't really take a chance. I mean, yes, you could take a chance when you're just slightly down, but now's not the time.
It's also comfortability. I mean, the fact that they've been struggling in the Bulls, I think that they're almost wondering if the pressure is better spent going the other way.
Well, Ram just nonchalantly throws in 5 Bulls. Only needed 3 though. 5.67, and they now take a 7-6 lead. This is where you flip it on me.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to hold true. We'll see what happens here. 7-6. 7-6. What
7-6.
do they start with? Pressure's a little bit on for Meredith. But at this point, do you even... Yeah, you always feel a little bit of pressure.
It's a big moment, but she's been playing darts almost as long as I've been alive. Definitely longer than you've been alive, and definitely longer than Nick's been alive. So she's been in every single situation that she possibly could be in here. So the wisdom between the two of them, there's not going to be a lot of pressure.
Meredith, I didn't say that, but he did. He stated the facts. Look at Cheyenne.
I just can't believe how young you guys are, you know? You know what they say when they say age before beauty, I just go twice.
Yeah, you look at Kenny. He's not happy. How did that hit that single 18 is what he's thinking. Okay, how about that? I don't know. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think, do I like the move to the 20s? Of course, you want to take advantage of that high ground there. Kenny behind you, but it turned out to be the right call as they're on the roll again. Ram takes out the 18s, 35-point advantage.
We've almost seen it every leg too, right? Where the team that jumps out early in the leg seems to dominate that leg as of recently.
Yeah.
We've not seen too many gashes, wounded rounds there get kind of taped up quickly. It's been kind of just a run away with it. Just like that. Both teams definitely know how to work out front in a leg.
Kenny trying to go to work here. 9 mark? No, it's a 7.
Which is actually a bit of a gift with this honeypot.
Yeah, that's why I said
That's
it.
crazy.
I think it was pretty much a guarantee he was hitting a 7 there is what I thought, or a 9 there is what I thought. But hey, Ram closed the door, point some more.
I mean, just
look at him. Look at that big high five there from them both.
Well, when 7 matches 7 and you're already out in front, it goes a long way. Another 7. Now Cheyenne's going to match it with a 7 just to stay in control. And again, in these situations so far tonight, they've been able to do this.
I don't know. She may get away with a 5 mark here. Not now. You got to hit at least a triple. Oh, no.
She does like a shucks skip away from the dartboard there. Oh, Santa ain't happy.
Yeah, he's got to kind of shuffle over just a little bit to make room to work his way in there. He's got to stay, and he does. Big 6.
Rudolph guiding his sleigh tonight gets that 6 mark in there. Seriously, how did that go in there after that first start? Like, how do you follow with those two? You tell me Rudolph wasn't involved.
Experience. Pulled out of his bag of goodies. He just pulled out a 6 mark. Said, here you go. Meredith's got to find the triple bet here. All right, hold true. Another one.
4 might hurt.
I think it will. Yeah, big moment there from Cheyenne.
Anthony, I think Santa would appreciate if you didn't call him old.
Yeah, don't call him old, Anthony. Rude. Come on now.
Oh, look at that from Kenny. The unfortunate thing is it's Ram coming up who might close his eyes to hit these 3. Boom goes the dynamite. Just gross. Mr. Guevara, again at the right time, throws in a 1-6-2. Anthony, that's what we're here for. We'll be here next week too.
Yeah, say something else. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, here we go. Meredith. Unfortunately, that would go to the board as a little unfortunate. Potential 8-6 score line coming in here, depending on Miss Cheyenne.
Well. And he blocks himself on the double. That's why he moves over a little bit.
Trying to utilize that barrel.
Super Darts sponsor player, Mr. Kenny Doyle. Throwing his Super Darts Kenny Doyle darts. And Ram. Little 9.5 gram darts will do. 6.64.
Look at the averages in that leg. 4.4, 4.6, 5.2, 6.64.
My goodness.
Man.
Eddie, are you saying we should stream Ohio State's in Canton because we belong in the Hall of Fame?
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, it's 8-6. Cheyenne and Ram.
Oh, how about this start, though?
But Murph fills it up with a 180.
That is a
That's the
fantastic,
180.
fantastic start. Cheyenne knows it, too. She's got to fill it up herself.
Well, and there's no pressure here, right? No pressure at all for Cheyenne and Ram. They get the throw in the next leg if they lose this one. So they will have the throw for the match. The only pressure is going to be on, 9.5 grams. That's what Ram throws. 9.3, sorry.
Murph could just close the door on these 18s and be just fine. That's what she'll try to do. The best Hilger in the chat joining us. Zyla.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Huge
that's
shout
right,
out.
Steve.
Well, the most talented one.
No doubt. No doubt.
Unless it's an eating kind of contest.
No, I heard Zyla. She can put. No, I'm just kidding. I won't go there. Here we go. Close the door. Nope, went right back. So I don't blame him there. I mean, just trying to keep that advantage in hand because Ram could potentially turn the tide here. He could take a shot. He
There
could
he
take a
is.
shot.
Boom goes the dynamite for Ram Gafara.
What a massive round
My
for Ram.
goodness. Ridiculous. We're at 16, which was your over-under, of course.
16 and a half.
Why-
Was, bud. 16 and a half.
Why on
was.
earth? Yeah, I get it. Why on earth does this keep happening?
I'm just decent at sports betting, my guy. I didn't say that
Ooh,
to
look
the.
at Meredith.
I didn't say that.
Oh, she goes for the Maloney double at the worst time ever. Way to go, Mike Maloney.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her for taking that.
Go at the treble.
It still forces the hand here. This is still a big moment.
Yeah, that's huge. Now it can turn right here.
The momentum was in their favor, and now it is gone.
Yeah. The Floridians get some breath. Get some breath there. Big 8 mark from Kenny Doyle. Mike Maloney actually giving you a compliment there, bud.
Your awful finals over under. Get out of here. I hate you so much, Mike. But at the same time, yeah. Just ask me about my world champion. Just ask me about my world championships. It was pretty good. Let's just put it that way.
Anyway, Meredith stepping up here. I'm not allowed to bet on things like that anymore.
Still pressure on Cheyenne here. She finds herself 100 plus down. Okay. Went ahead and just took the 16s away, but yeah. Just 3 darts needed from Kenny to go ahead and close out the number.
Make it 8-7.
Yep. Looks like it.
S cube does make it 8-7. Now this is the leg. The Texans get to go first. Cheyenne and Ram. 8-7 scoreline. Do we go the distance? Or is this one going to be 9-7? Your score prediction's already wrong.
Our starts
Of course,
already
goes
been.
9. Let's talk.
Well,
talk about that too.
let's just go ahead and say this real quick. I did say I want to go 9-7, but that's
Here we
a
go.
chicken move is pretty much what I was thinking. So I went 9-6, but still pretty spot on. But this start means everything here. Got to gather at least a single. A triple would be handy. And now up to Meredith. Like you said, the start has been crucial the last few legs.
All right, well, here we go. Ooh.
I don't like that.
Is that because of the hanger on the 19s, or is it because of trying to steal that high ground?
I'm not sure. I think it may have been because of the hanger, but at the same time, I still would have worked my way over to one side to make it work. Yeah, and look at this.
That was
this is
different
unfortunate.
strategies done with 3 different darts there.
I would have tried to step over there, but that's just me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, Will, don't forget, the new Ryan Searle darts range from Harrows is out now. Available up to a whopping 32-gram weight. That's right, 32-gram weight for those steel tippers. Support the heavy metal by shopping his new darts over at A-Z Darts. While you're at it, shop the January Dart of the Month for a free Gerwin Price Iceman jersey. Just click the banners on their homepage. And then for a quick fun read about the history of darts and drinking, check out Dax Munna's newest article to learn more about how the two are interlinked. Or you can read up on the latest American darts news featuring new soft tip player sponsorships from Win More. Learn more on the A-Z Darts blog found on the resources tab on the website.
First, got to open up the 18s here.
Needs a lot of them too.
Yeah.
More. Ooh. 5 mark might not be enough.
I don't think it is.
No, not with Ram up.
Well, he's all right. He's got the upper hand already, and really all he needs to do, just
Okay.
one dart chance at it. If he hits the triple, he's gold. If he doesn't, he'll just right back to the points, and that's exactly what he did. Oh, Mark Hale, did you see that? Kenny said go up for that dart for Meredith.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Just seeing that in the chat from Mark Hale.
BJ saying this match has been nothing short of incredible. I cannot agree with you more.
Most of these ones for the WCS have been really, really good matches. I mean, I think this is a really good format. Yeah, there's a couple tweaks I would make, but you're always looking to kind of better things.
Like what, Will? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna put people on the spot, okay?
But if Nick could do a better job at, no, I'm just kidding.
The only thing Nick can do a better job is muting him. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Wow.
He does a great job.
All right, so I went ahead and muted the commentators, guys. It's just going to be us for the rest of the evening. How's it going, everybody? Nick Teixeira in the
Thank you. Appreciate it. I was just gonna compliment you, but now that you said that, never mind.
Will, your Nick Teixeira voice is so spot on now. I thought that was Nick himself.
Right? Cheyenne going for the points first before taking a
Yeah,
look and
I
then
like it.
going back up. Yeah, just trying to guarantee that this is going to go in their favor.
It's 9/16s or nothing. There's Un. Oh. I guess 7's not nothing, but it's not enough. Not a 777. That's not what I said. All right. Ram to slam the door shut. What do we call this? The coffin shot right here?
Coffin shot. Yep.
Not quite, but it's getting to be that point in time. Nick's going to have to do some switching next week unless something changes dramatically here in the next 2 minutes.
Go ahead and try to close the door here. Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
What a dart. What a dart. That's so gross. That's like a flag stick in golf, just giving hope for no reason.
Yeah, definitely get honored for working that one into the triple bed. Close the door. Even ram the Bulls potentially. Which is pretty much guaranteed, to be honest.
Oh. I mean, it's just tough because that first start is such a blocker. They almost dictates what you have to do there, and then, of course, you fall into 19 just for good measure. Well, here you go. And there you go. Ram gets it done. Ram and Cheyenne, your winners of this third place match. They will move on to play in the finals against Chrissy Grimmel and Danny Baggish. So we're going to have a Texas-Florida final and a rematch of the Queen seat, bud.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle here coming up to you next week on the WCS, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. As I am looking forward to our final.
Did you just see her melt away at the end there? That was wonderful.
I did. She. I just caught the recap there. I was wondering why you guys were laughing. I had to look.
That was
again.
wonderful.
Love it. No, good.
My goodness.
Good stuff from Ram and Cheyenne tonight to take the W. Congratulations to Meradith as well as Kenny for their performance, taking a third place finish here in this WCS. Good stuff overall. But like I said at the beginning, 16 and a half, 9 marks. What we were at 16. I said 9-6, Cheyenne and
under.
Ram. And it was 9-7.
So
I mean, I'll take the win here. I'll take the win here, Sean.
You know, you can have it this time around. I'll give it to you.
No.
I gotta throw you a bone every once in a while, you know. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us. Congratulations to Meradith. First WCS appearance, third place with Kenny. You guys shot phenomenally. $800 is nothing to sneeze at, and the third place finish is nothing to look the other way. But we got a great final coming your way next week. Chrissy Grimmel, Danny Baggish, maybe, taking on Cheyenne Richards and Ram Guevara. I cannot wait. I think Cheyenne and Ram are going to be able to give Danny and Chrissy their best battle.
They already have given them a dang good battle, and I'm looking forward to potentially another fireworks match. Definitely want to tune in, folks. Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Time for our finals and what could be our first finals match. We could potentially go to a double dip. We will have to wait and see, folks. From all of us here at USA Darts and Partners Promoting Darts, Will Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. See you next week.
Have a great night, guys.